Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. Alexa, turn on kitchen lights. My hair looks a little bit crazy because I couldn't find any of the silk hair ties last night, so I put my hair up using the Invisibobble and it just made my hair look a little bit extra crazy. The curls are a little bit weird. But the bow is back from doing some groceries, so we're gonna do another grocery haul. The other day I did a beauty empties. Excuse me, microwave. The other day I did a beauty empties, but I wanted to share with you guys a household empty, and it is this Dawn Platinum Power Wash in the fresh scent. It comes like this, so if you get it from Costco, you get one nozzle and then 3 of the actual liquid solution, but I love this. It's a nozzle spray. I mean, Dawn is my favorite dish soap. If you can have a favorite dish soap, that one's my favorite. But yeah, it sprays and it's foam and it works really well and I like it. And it's a little bit more convenient than the liquid soap in my opinion. Okay, go.
Baby cereal, organic.
Baby cereal, what kind is it? Oat. Oat cereal, obviously for Chloe.
Omega-3 eggs.
Omega-3 eggs. Those are the only kinds that we usually get nowadays, particularly for Chloe. I actually make Chloe these like egg, broccoli, salmon little muffin things that I got from that baby-led feeding recipe, and she loves them. She like absolutely loves them, so that's why we get lots of eggs.
Coriander for our dish.
Oh yeah, so I think I mentioned it in the dish the other day, which is the, what was it called? Cheesy bean chicken thing. And we were missing this spice. So yeah, we picked it up for next time.
Mushrooms, green peppers.
Mushrooms and green peppers.
Organic bananas.
Chloe loves bananas.
And oranges.
Oranges? No, clementines.
Mandarins.
Mandarin oranges, yum. We actually have a bunch of these little baby little oranges that are so good.
Breading.
Bread? Oh,
Panko.
for... Ooh.
Yeah, it's better than breadcrumbs.
Yum.
Grapes and bread to dip in olive oil.
Oh, that's the Beau's new thing. Baguette.
Nachos, because they're on sale.
Yum. Unsalted. Unsalted nachos.
And low fat.
Yes, sour cream. I mean, I voted for the full fat, but apparently we don't do that in this household.
And avocados.
Avocado. Papaya.
Your fruit salad stuff.
Yes, fruit salad stuff. You guys know during the holiday season, I always make this Filipino fruit salad. Oh, speaking of Filipinos, this is a book that I got for Chloe, Filipino Friends, just to teach her a little bit of the language. And I think I got her, no, I did for sure get her another one from Amazon, but I'm excited.
Pomelo.
Pomelo. I love pomelos, they're good. Oh, what kind is this on the inside? Pink?
Honey.
Normal? Honey? Bok choy.
And green beans.
And green beans. Yeah, don't judge us, our fridge is very messy. Okay, that's our grocery haul. We usually don't buy a lot of protein on a weekly basis because we usually just get them in bulk, either from Costco or wherever, and then we separate them up and freeze them. So we do have like probably chicken breast, chicken thighs, ground beef, that kind of stuff in the freezer just for when we need it. We just had our lunch and the Beau's just putting her down for her nap. I was originally going to do my like bag collection video, but I want to clean this first. So maybe I'll do shoes today and then bags tomorrow. I'm just gonna try to use car polish to do this. I'll show you actually a quick little look at what this looks like now, and we'll do the before and after shot. This is a little before, so you can see. I actually had this cleaned at the store. You can get it done for free, but it's been probably 5 years since the last time I did it. And I don't feel like going over there just for that. So we're gonna try to do a little DIY and see how it works. Okay, I just did a little bit of a test on these, which is the key to the lock. to see if it would work, because I didn't want to do the lock right away just in case it didn't work. I mean, the lock you actually can see, the keys you don't see, but it worked out great. So I'll show you what I'm using and then we'll do the lock. The beau happens to be obsessed with like car cleaning supplies, so I took 2 from his little car cleaning kit. These are both Mequiars. So what I use to actually take all the brass tarnish off is this, which is the Scratch 2.0. You can actually buy brass cleaner, but I mean, I just happen to have this, so I might as well just use it. And then to polish it off, I'm using this car polish. And yeah, this is how they turned out. Okay, here is how they look. It looks so much better, much shinier. I couldn't get rid of this part here. I don't know. This part is the part that's hidden by the lock anyway, so I don't want to scrub too hard because I wasn't sure if that was tarnish or if that's just like the brass. I mean, this is, how old is this? I think I got this bag in 2007, so it's like 13 years old, but it does look really good, nice and shiny. Keep in mind that your hands will get dirty, so hopefully you don't love your manicure that much. Before I show you guys my shoes, I probably won't talk about all of them. I'll just maybe pick out some favorites. But before I show you guys that, I'm gonna do a quick little H&M haul because I placed an order back in November, probably like the 18th, 19th. Anyway, it just came and it's been almost a month later. I guess H&M has a big backlog of orders. I mean, even if you go on their website, I think it says that you should expect like a 15 business day wait time, which is 3 weeks. Yeah, so it took 4 weeks almost exactly for it to get to me. They were all stuff for Chloe too, and I kind of forgot what I ordered because it's been so long. But I got her these little boots because I got her another pair of boots from Zara, but those are more, I mean, she can't walk yet, but I guess they're more like fashion boots. These ones are water repellent. They don't have like a solid sole or a hard sole on them, which is great because you're not supposed to put babies in hard-soled shoes when they're like walking around and stuff like that. Apparently you can, I don't know, mess with their foot arch. So these ones are great and they're waterproof, so she can use them with her little snowsuit. Unfortunately, there's no snow, so it's not like she can play in snow. I did also get her little cute wool socks, or wool blend socks. What is it a blend of? Wool, acrylic, and polyamide blend. But I got her 2 pairs, so like a pink and then a gray. These aren't really an indoor play kind of sock because they don't have any rubber on the soles or the pads of the sock. So I figured she would just use these when she uses these, because these, I don't know how warm they are. They're supposed to be warm and they're like a thin sillet material, but I thought I would just get her like thick wool socks to go with those. And then I got her this infinity scarf. I forgot I already ordered this, so it's a good thing I didn't place an order for a Zara version, because I was about to actually the other day. So I got her this because, you know, winter. And I've always liked like infinity scarves, even for myself, and it's perfect too for kids, right? Because then it won't fall off, it just kind of stays around her neck. The last thing I got were 2 3-pack long sleeve t-shirts, because I got her this in a 6 to 9, and I just really liked the, I guess, the cotton on these shirts, and they were on sale. I think they were clearing them out, so I just got her the next like 2 sizes up. So I got her a 9 to 12 and then a 12 to 18, because who doesn't need like long sleeve white t-shirts in their lives? These ones actually have snaps on the shoulder, which I prefer because they're a little bit easier for her to put them on, or easier for me to put them on her. And yeah, so this one is the 9 to 12, and then this one is the 12 to 18. And they just are a 3-pack, and I like these ones, just, I don't know. And I really like the cotton on these. So they're not, I don't know, some shirts have like maybe a little bit of like, it's a spandex cotton blend, so it's stretchy, but it tends to pill. This is 100% cotton, and yeah, there's no pilling, and I've wash these and put them in the dryer many times. Okay, let's talk about shoes and then we'll do bags tomorrow. Okay, behind me is where I store some shoes. These are more of the shoes that I usually wear for work. There are some like more casual pieces that I'll wear out, but this is where I usually keep my heels, because what I do is, especially in the winter time, even in the summertime, I don't like to drive in heels because it's just, I don't find that comfortable. So usually I'm wearing flats. So what I'll do is I will like bring a pair of heels, I'll put it into like a bag of some sort. For example, this is just a little loose button kind of dust bag product pouch. I got a bunch of these when I was subscribed to monthly or quarterly beauty boxes, and these are perfect because I can just throw my shoes in here and then throw this into a work tote, and you know, my other things don't get dirty and my shoes are, you know, in one place. So that is my system, even in the summertime, especially in the winter time, because I'm usually wearing winter boots, and I'll just like throw whatever shoes I'm gonna wear at work that day in bags like this. I won't show you all of my shoes because that will take forever, but I'll show you just some pieces that maybe are noteworthy or that I just wear a lot. So as you've obviously seen, I store my shoes in this Billy bookcase, and I do have glass doors over these. I'll link those below. I often do get asked questions about the glass doors. I think people can't find them because they actually come with this insert. So when you're looking on Ikea, these are from Ikea obviously, but when you're looking at the doors, they don't just show this clear glass door. It actually comes with this like particle board pane that obviously I don't use. I ended up just recycling it because yeah, I just like the clear glass door. My one qualm about these doors is that these handles are not the most sturdy thing in the world. They don't really move around, but sometimes if you just kind of grab the handle at a certain angle, it just pops off like this. So that's my only gripe about it. Okay, so when I open up the drawers, this is how the shoes look. I did add quite a few shelves just because I needed more space for the shoes. I can't remember how many shelves this Billy bookcase actually comes with, but I think I added maybe 2 or 3 extra shelves. You can buy them separately. It's kind of a nominal cost. So I have them, I don't really actually have a system. I was gonna say I have them categorized, but I don't. I have some flats up here, heels, sandals, into espadrilles, some heeled sandals, some more flats, and then I have boots down here. Oh, and I have some shoe care things down here. When I'm at work, I mainly wear heels when I'm in the office and when I'm generally walking around. I always do have a pair of flats on me. So you guys know I work in occupational health and safety, and I currently am working for a big corporation. We're in 3 provinces, so Ontario, Alberta, and also British Columbia. And sometimes I have to travel for work and I have to do audits and hygiene assessments and things like that. So sometimes heels aren't the most practical thing. I actually have work boots, like steel toe boots that I have for work, but I will wear heels often when I'm in the office. I always have flats with me because 1, I like to drive in flat shoes, and 2, if I need to run around, it's a little bit easier. And then my boots, I have a couple pairs of like ankle boots up here, but for the most part, my like running shoes, more of my casual, I guess, footwear, and my tall boots are downstairs in our entryway or in boxes in the basement, because usually I put them away because they're seasonal footwear. I don't really buy super fancy footwear anymore. I used to, and then I realized I walk really weird. You'll notice on the treads on some of my shoes, I wear my shoe down at a weird spot, and I technically could wear insoles, but I always forget, and then, you know, I don't want to buy like an insole for every pair of my shoes, and it's just annoying to have to like take them out of a pair and put them in a new pair. Anyway, so I don't really spend that much money on shoes anymore. I used to, but then I'm so hard on my shoes that I've ruined a lot of them. One thing I do like to do is I do like to buy leather shoes for the most part, because they tend to obviously have a little bit better longevity than a synthetic fabric. If I'm wearing something a little bit more profesh, I usually go for a loafer style shoe, maybe something with like a buckle or something plain but still has that like loafer style look. If it's a little bit more cash, even though I'm at work, I'll usually just go for a flat. And I have this actually pair in 2 colors, black and like a tan color. This is like my favorite color. As you can see, I have this in a lot of different shoes. They're like a neutral is my favorite color. Okay, then I have heels. I have a couple different pairs of black heels just because you can never really have too many. This one's actually from Zara. I actually quite like the Zara leather shoes. They fit me really well. In Zara, I'm a 37, or in US sizing, it's a 6.5. It fits me perfectly. I have this in 2 colors. Oh, this one. So this one is a little bit of a lighter nude. This one, I still like this color, but I do prefer a more, like a warmer nude, I guess. You will notice a pattern with the heels, and that is I don't go over a 3-inch heel. I used to when I was younger. In my early 20s, I could pull off a higher heel, but nowadays I find a 3-inch heel to be the most comfortable. I also went through a phase where I really liked the kitten heel, and yeah, I just prefer a 3-inch or lower. It's comfortable to walk in. I can walk in it all day long without my feet hurting, and it's just easy to maneuver. And I feel like it's a little bit more of a professional look as opposed to like a really high heel. This is probably one of my favorite shoes because I love the color, and it's also really comfortable. This one's from Aldo. I don't remember what they call this color, but it's like one of their, I think it's cognac actually, and it's a colorway that they have in a lot of their shoes. I think this one might also be cognac, but you might notice it's like slightly different tone, but same family. I really like this shoe in the summer. So in the winter, even though I do wear heels, I still try to keep it, I guess, season appropriate. So I don't wear like open toe shoes in the office in the winter time, or this is like a Dorsey style, I believe, where it's a cap toe, but then there's like an opening here. This one I really like. I love the color of this too. I usually wear this not necessarily to work, but more for like not special occasions, but if I'm wearing like a dress, or if I'm going to a cocktail party or something like that. You know, those days it feels like forever ago when you'd actually go and do stuff outside of the home with other people. This is a shoe that I would usually wear for that. And I only have 1 pair of Christian Louboutins, and they are these pair here. I used to have another pair in the same color, but not in the patent, just in like the regular leather. And it was the 85 millimeter, which is about a 3-inch heel. This one is actually a 55. This is like when I was like really into the kitten heel. But I don't have the 85 millimeter anymore because I broke the heel, and then I didn't want to repurchase it because it's just like expensive to repurchase something you hardly wear. This one I actually do get a lot of wear out of. That's why I had to have the sole redone. I actually find the soles on the Louboutins to be a little bit slippery because it is a like shiny sole. There's like no texture to it whatsoever. So when I had the soles redone, you might be able to tell, but I had like a bit of texture put on, and I find these to be a lot more wearable. This one you might be able to see though, I actually almost did break this heel too. It was because I got it caught in like a grate at work, and that's actually how I broke the 85 millimeter, but that was on a sidewalk, and then I had to like limp my way home. But yeah, I broke the heel on that one. And okay, we're sitting on the floor now looking at the bottom half of the shelves. So this is where I have more of like the flats and stuff. My most notable pair of shoes, not my most notable, but one of my favorite shoes are these. I think I might have mentioned this in a vlog maybe in the past, but these are espadrilles, and I got them in Barcelona. Barcelona is known for their espadrilles. So this is actually from like one of the oldest shoemakers or espadrille makers that they have in Barcelona. So I really love this. It's a bit of a tweed pattern, and I just love the gold that runs through it, and the blue, and like the neutral tones. So really love that. I'm not a huge slingback person, but I do have like 1 pair that I like to wear. Obviously just in the summertime. I don't really like slingbacks just because I don't like how my feet kind of like flop around, but these ones aren't that bad. They're actually quite comfortable. Down here are some ankle boots. I have this one from Zara. It's probably my most worn pair. I just love these a lot. They have elastic, so they don't have a zipper. I have another pair from Zara, which I actually also really like. They're both leather pairs, and this one I've probably had for, it's gotta be like 5 years, and it still looks beautiful. But this one does have the zipper. These Zara boots look really similar, but they're a little bit different, and also the heel height on this is slightly more comfortable. It doesn't really look that much of a difference, but there's like maybe half a centimeter. And I don't know what it is about that half a centimeter, but it makes all the difference. My last pair of like noteworthy things in this shoe cabinet are these. Now these are foldable flats that I got probably, I don't know, must be like 10 years ago at least, maybe even more than 10 years. So back when I was like still in school, even when I started working, I was living downtown, and you know, I didn't want to wear heels when I'm taking the TTC or just walking down the sidewalk. So I would have these foldable flats in my bag. Well, I would actually wear them out, and then when I got to my destination, I would switch out into my heels. And I just love these because they're so compact. They're exactly how you would describe them. They're flats that fold. So these were actually from the Gap. But yeah, they look like these. They're leather. That's why they've lasted like so well over the years, and that's why they haven't like torn or anything, even though they spend most of their lives folded. But they're just like the perfect shoe to carry around with you even when you're traveling. So this is a black pair, and then of course I had to get like a neutral pair, and I love this shade of camel. So yeah, it's just a foldable pair of flats that you can just throw in your bag with you. And then I do have a couple like shoe care supplies here. Most of them are downstairs in our closet, our entryway closet, but I do have this little quick shoe shiner. So before I will wear a pair of shoes, I usually just shine them a little bit, just so one, it conditions the leather, and two, it makes your shoes look new. I have some other shoes here that we keep. This bench is from Ikea, in case you're wondering. So I have these Uggs, which still look really good actually. I've had these for like 3-4 years. I used to have, well actually still have them, but the minis, and I use those ones to death. And then yeah, I picked up a new pair, and it's a really rare occasion that I even wear these. I don't wear these in the winter time. I usually only wear them in the, well, spring, summer, fall, as long as it's not wet outside. So I never get these wet. They're just kind of like these comfortable shoes I put on to check the mail or something. So yeah, that's why they look so good, because I never let the elements, so snow, wind, rain, touch these. You guys know I love my Blundstone. So these ones are the chisel toe in the like pebbled leather. I also have this in the round toe. It's just still in the basement, but I'll show you guys what those look like. These ones I've had for maybe 2 years, and then the other version I've had for probably 3 or 4 years. These are my Vessis, which I think they're called the weekend shoe. But Vessi, they're first of all a Canadian company, and second of all, these are waterproof. And they actually are waterproof. I've tested them, and I'll show you guys how like the water just kind of beads off of them. So this is like the perfect traveling shoe, or just like the everyday shoe, I guess, because like the elements are well, I guess your foot is well protected from the elements. Okay, so these are the Vessis, and like I said, they are waterproof, which is awesome. So if you put some water, the water just kind of beads off of them. Not sponsored, but I thought that was really cool. These are some of my winter boots. These ones are kind of just my everyday ones. I usually take these ones when I'm doing errands or I'm heading to work if it's like a blistery day. These ones I wear really just if I'm like around the house and I'm just mucking around, or when I'm shoveling the driveway. These ones are bogs, and these ones are the Ugg Adirondacks. We're in the basement, which is where I store a lot of my seasonal shoes too. If I still have the box for them, this is where I usually keep them. But these are what the round toe look like. I find that the round toe looks a little bit more casual than the square toe or the chisel toe. The chisel toe just looks really professional, so I usually wear those ones to work nowadays. We have an unfinished basement, so I basically just stack boxes of shoes underneath our stairs. I also have like what you would consider like fashion boots down here. So in here I have these like tall black boots that I bought from Browns. They're just like a flat boot. I don't really wear these to work or anything. It's more of like a casual boot that I'll wear with like skinny jeans or something. Chloe, where are your shoes, huh?
Dirty, dirty. Dirty, dirty.
No, the mat's dirty. You can't play on that. Okay, this is the inside of our entryway closet where we have another shoe rack. Mostly my shoes, but the bow has like some shoes down here. This is where I usually keep like running shoes. I have like Birks there. Oh, these are the Uggs that I was talking about that I've had for probably over a decade. Yeah, they're the minis and they've definitely seen better days. I still sometimes wear them, but the treads on these are really bad. So if there's like inclement weather whatsoever, you can't wear these, you'll slip and fall. I also have these Chelsea boots that are like rain boots. I have a tall pair of Hunter rain boots that are also in the basement. I haven't worn them actually in a really long time. These are a little bit more, I guess, formal, even though obviously they're rain boots, so, but yeah, not as casual. And then I also have just a bunch of running shoes and Sperry's in here. Okay, I showed you guys this in a vlog a while back, but this is where we keep like gloves and mitts and stuff, and we kind of have it separated by who it belongs to. So we have the bows, mine, and then Chloe's. Those are extra slippers, and then over there is shoe care. So for shoe care, we just have a bunch of like leather conditioners, not just for shoes, but also for jackets and things like that. I also have this huge container. I think I got this from Amazon, but they're just a bunch of heel tips. So this is what it looks like. So they're just a bunch of different sizes. And yeah, you can never have too few of these, especially if you wear heels a lot. And it's really easy to replace these for the most part. Usually it's really easy. So it's something you can do yourself. Because when I take a pair of shoes to a cobbler to do this, it costs like 20 bucks a pair. Okay, the last pair of shoes I want to show you don't belong to me. They actually belong to my mom, but I borrowed them. And they are what inspired my hunt for tall brown boots. If you watched probably the vlog before Vlogmas started, I mentioned that I was like on a hunt for tall brown boots that don't require a zip. And these boots that I'm gonna show you next is what inspired that. Okay, these boots are my mom's and she's had them for 10, 12 years. These are from Coach and my mom bought them, I think, from the Yorkdale store. Was I with her when she bought these? I must have been. But they are like this brown tumbled leather. So the leather on this is so nice. Minimal hardware, a block heel. It's only about like a 2-inch heel, if that. And as you can see, they don't have a zipper, so they're just like a slip-on boot. But these are so pretty on and they're so comfortable and the leather is so great. The only thing is it's a size up from my usual size. So my mom and I are not the same shoe size. She's an 8 and I'm a 7. So I can wear this, but it's just like loose, and especially as this has aged, the leather has gotten looser and looser. It still looks great on her, but on me, it just looks like I'm wearing a pair of shoes that don't quite fit. But I love the style of these. So this is really what inspired my hunt for my own pair of tall brown boots that don't require a zipper. But I have yet to find one of those pairs. Filming the try on part took so long that I'm gonna end the vlog here. You guys are welcome for changing into proper pants and not wearing the shoes with sweatpants, which was my original idea, but then I thought it might not be so aesthetically pleasing. Anyway, before we go, let's open our advent calendar. Okay, we're looking for day 15. Oh, there it is. Ooh, another green one. It says, "'Tis the season of giving to yourself." So that is it for Vlogmas day 15. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and tomorrow's collection video will be the bag video for sure. I'm really pleased with how the lock turned out on the Speedy that I have. I've never tried the car polish before. I just Googled it and it was like one of the recommendations that I saw on Google and it turned out great. Anyway, I don't have that many designer bags, but I will show you the ones that I keep in my Billy bookcases here. So if you're interested in stuff like that, then I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you then.